Okay, today I'm reattaching locks, y'all. And I told him to let his hair grow out a little bit before I reattach. But maybe the shrinkage in the picture threw me off because his hair was so long, y'all. This process would have been way shorter if it wasn't this fucking long. But that's okay because the longer the hair, the more secure it is. I washed his locks first. I put them in like apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and lemon. Y'all already know. I soaked it in there while I was mapping out the grid, so about an hour. We took a little break after I did his parts. And he had like 101 locks, y'all. But I think we ended up attaching like 85 or 88 or something like that. But it's okay because he said his parts this time around were a little straighter than before. And yeah, so we got all our sections done. And y'all, this is where my OCD kicked in because he got like a little ombre with his gray. So I separated the locks that are more gray from the locks that are browner so we can kind of keep that ombre going. I love shit like that. But here go a little close up of how I did it, y'all. This whole process ate my comb up. So don't talk about my comb. I got another one. Gotta keep it back up. But anyway, I make sure all the kinks are out of his hair. And then when I place this lock, I try to surround it with the loose hair. And then this process is just me pulling the hair in the lock. Like that's all I'm focused on right now. Is pulling the hair in the lock so it can grab on. And after I do that to the point where I can't pull it right out, then I go in with the crochet method. And that's when I actually formed the lock with the crochet method. And this is the real time version, y'all, because y'all be looking at that fast speed shit and think y'all finna sit here for 4 hours. This shit took 10 hours. Or was it 12? I don't know. There's so many people that cut their locks and regret it. So I just want y'all to think about this 14-hour process before y'all cut y'all hair. After that process, you get a lock. And it takes me like 5 minutes per lock, I think. But at this point, we was tired, y'all. We had been at this since 1 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock. And I went ahead and styled it a little bit so he wouldn't leave looking crazy. I never let my people leave looking crazy, even if they have done. So if you want to split your appointment up, we can do that. So he still looked put together. The next day he came at 6 a.m. because my day started at 8, so I had to make sure to get him out of the seat or this shit was gonna throw my whole day off. But I did not rush it, y'all. I gave myself the adequate amount of time. I talked him into getting a style with his retwist just because, first of all, he's never had a style. And then second of all, I want the roots to be able to stay in place until everything sets because the locks are installed kind of close to his scalp, so it might unravel at the root if I just leave it. I hope that made sense. But anyways, I got my guy back in the game. We only had 10 extra locks and yeah, he's good to go. What y'all think?